Hi there, Pisces. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'm Astrogirl, and we're looking at September 21st through September 27. And this is quite a week, Pisces. Hopefully, you're up for some adventure and some changes in plans and some unforeseen changes in plans because there is a lot happening. First is a very important sign change for the sun, which moves into Libra and shifts us from summer to fall or from fall to spring, depending, of course, if you're in the northern hemisphere or the southern. Then Mars, the planet of passion and stamina and anger, moves into Virgo, your relationship zone. So for those of you who have been, unsure about someone you've just met or someone you've known a long time, maybe you feel as if your relationship doesn't have enough passion, doesn't have enough spontaneity. Hopefully Mars is going to trigger that for you. And if it doesn't, it's a sign that things may never get triggered the way you want them to. I think, the spate of celebrity breakups that we've seen over the last 2 months have been, incredible. Like a lot of established couples with kids have broken up. And as much as we want to know why they broke up, I'm sure a lot of it has to do with the fact that they're just bored with each other, that they've been with each other for 10, 11, 15, 20 years. And they become like brother and sister. It's very hard to keep that passion going, to keep the romance alive. I think, Pisces, you're a great sign for that. And John Hamm is a Pisces, and he was with his Aquarian partner for 20 odd years. But apparently, she became like his mother, looking after him all the time. That's not sexy. So that's what happened. He'll go off and meet someone else, and it's all very difficult and it's all very sad for everyone involved. However, now that Mercury's out of phase in Libra, which is the relationship sign, we're probably going to see more breakups simply because people are not communicating with each other and not expressing themselves and not being open enough with each other. So that'll be the next thing. And then this weekend, there is an incredible supermoon, total lunar eclipse in Aries, your second house of money and self-esteem and self-worth. There's going to be a very strong gravitational force connected with this supermoon, 50% more than usual. So if you wake up on Saturday or Sunday and you feel like you've got this headache or you've got vertigo or you feel very out of sorts, make sure you drink lots of water, no caffeine. Make sure you do things that are calming, soak in a tub, go for a walk, hang out with your dog or your cat. Don't, stress yourself out by going to a shopping mall or driving around or, doing something that requires energy and thought and precision. Because this full moon, it's more than a full moon. It's going to be intense. They're talking about floods and high tides. And you being a Pisces, you being the water sign, you being the creature of the sea, shall we say, you're probably going to really feel affected. And it's important that you allow this supermoon to come and go without getting too caught up in it all and feeling out of sorts, because the last thing you want to do is feel, ill, like vertigo. A lot of people have vertigo and it must be, or an inner ear thing or something like that. I just feel like I want to impart that to you. Now, Pluto, which is the planet of rebirth and regeneration, is moving direct after being out of phase for 5 months in Capricorn, which of course is your 11th house of hopes, dreams, wishes, and friendship. So that's going to put things back on a much more even keel. If you've had a silly transgression with somebody over the last 6 months or so, you may find that you can patch things up. Pluto in direct motion signals a slow, unconscious, and gradual return to peace and prosperity in personal, economic, and political arenas. So that'll be interesting to see. Have a wonderful week. Great speaking to you. I do look forward to speaking to you again next week, Pisces, and be kind to yourself.